You have to do is more about just giving you some insight into the complex, complicated situations that police officers go through every day, every night.
April. Portland Police.
And what we're going to do with you afterwards is we're going to pretend that you've been in a shooting. If you made a decision to shoot, we'll debrief you, and I'll ask you questions we ask our officers. What did you perceive? What did it make you think? What decisions did you make? What plan did you have? What did you do? How did that work out? And we'll go second by second through the event. This is what we expect of officers. I know that officers are much better than I am, having gone through the experience. It's quite humbling, actually. We, in retrospect, can take these apart in fine detail and find fault, but you're going to find yourselves pushed to keep up with the next bit of information that's coming in while you're trying to decide what to do about what just happened.
Hey, please put the gun down, sir.
All right, I'll put it down, I swear. I'll put it down. Don't shoot me, I'll put it down. One of the incidents I was involved in the Portland Police Bureau, knowing how I reacted to stress, was a guy named the Tin Man. We called him the Tin Man in East Precinct because he used to like to huff paint. So I had numerous contacts with the Tin Man throughout my career. And I had to call Cover Medical, which again, it's not that big a deal. So I'm probably not going to way up on this crisis cycle. Cover Medical, not that big of a deal. I show up and it's a Tin Man. The Tin Man was high. He was all covered in paint. He was acting very erratic. And as I started approaching the Tin Man, he starts reaching into his pocket. I was thinking, well, that's a threat indicator for me. So I stopped and watched him see what he was going to do with his hands. And sure enough, he started pulling out a gun out of his pocket. It was a revolver. So I remember thinking, I'm really close to him. I was probably from me to you, to the Tin Man. The gun starts coming out of the pocket. He gets stuck. I can see it get snagged inside of his pocket. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm justified to shoot this guy. You know, if he gets the gun out, it's going to be, you know, action reaction. I see the gun coming out, and I figure I can just jump on him. I said, I really can't. I can shoot him, but I'm so close. I'm worried about passing him around through the body, maybe hitting somebody behind him. I'm worried about missing. There's so many people standing around. So my decision, right or wrong, you never know. You can play Monday morning quarterback all day long. Was to jump on the Tin Man and wrestle with the Tin Man and try to get the gun away, which I did. So I got the cuffs on the Tin Man and was taking him back to the car and searching him. And he had another gun on his person. He had 2 revolvers on his person that day. And I'd had probably 5 contacts with the Tin Man, taken him to jail probably twice before. And a guy that I've had numerous contacts with, suddenly he has guns and he's trying to shoot me. So that's what happens daily. Now, that's just one story out of a million stories Portland police officers can do.
Most people, the vast majority of the public, are the only reference they have to police is on TV. Or in stories that they've heard or in the movies, and those are not real life. And so I do think that people have a perception of what is real that's different than reality.
You put your gun away, all right? Okay, we got one going. We're leaving. We're leaving. Serious. All right.
Can you justify your actions here?
Yes, because the guy pulled a gun.
I couldn't believe how hard it was just to process what I was hearing while I was still trying to figure out where I should be, you know, whether I should be pointing the gun or what I should be saying, you know, to get these people's attention. So just the jumble of events was eye-opening.
Okay. Kind of an avalanche of information coming
Yes.
at you all at once there.
Yes.
I wish people would read it. I hear a lot of talk about the force policy, but I haven't heard anybody quote it or talk about the details. The Police Bureau thought hard for really years before it made the most recent change. This is very complicated stuff, and I've not heard a public discussion about the policy dynamics. Now, maybe I'm wonkish as a lawyer and expect too much of the public. I don't think people have really studied it and are talking about the nuts and bolts of it and the consequences of changes.
So what do you think they need to take away from this? I mean, there's a lot of words, and what are the main things that you would like them to understand?
It's well thought out. It is progressive. It's an effort to manage toward good results while also having a fair standard for humans who have to deal with these difficult situations.